Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to this channel, my name is Wolf, and this is a vlog channel about my adventures with my van, Wolf Van Jack. Yes, there's a very strong wolf theme going on here. First, a quick update on this channel. I have enabled memberships. You may have noticed that join button that's showing up at the bottom of the video here. This is a way you can help support this channel, and I can return the thanks for the support. I decided to go with just one level at $4.99 a month. I don't quite understand that whole 99-cent thing. I would have preferred to have just done a flat $5 a month. That would have made a whole lot more sense. I don't know why they do that. But they didn't give you any option. It had to be a 99-cent thing, so I don't know. It's some marketing thing, but I think $4.99 sounds more expensive than $5 to me, because now you got these two 99s in there. But anyway, never mind that. This will all go back into supporting the channel, so I can create content from more interesting places as we go along. It'll help cover the ever-increasing costs of gas and maintenance on the van, as well as food and other supplies and things like that I need as I'm going on these adventures. And as a special thanks, I will be posting bonus content for the subscribers. There will be things like deleted scenes, outtakes, behind-the-scenes footage, that sort of stuff. I'll also be posting some additional content like blog posts and quick videos there of things a little bit closer to live so you can see where I am while I'm traveling. And if you don't want to subscribe, don't worry. Nothing on this channel is changing. I'm going to still post all the same content I have been posting all along. I mean, I understand money is tight. Things are getting more expensive and people just don't have the money for things like they used to. I get it. I don't subscribe to any YouTube memberships myself. For the same reason, I just don't have the extra money right now. If you want to help support the channel but you don't want to get stuck in a subscription model, you can also buy me a gallon of gas. You can go to buymeacoffee.com. See it down here, there's the address down here, buymeacoffee.com/LWWolf. Buymeacoffee.com/LWWolf. $4 per gallon, you can buy as little or as much as you want. It's a one-time donation. There's another option. You can also use the Super Thanks option right in YouTube. Down under the video someplace, I think you have to hit a menu to get to it, but there's a thanks button, and that can also be used to send donations directly through YouTube. So that's another way you can help support my adventures. And if you really want to help support this channel without spending any money, just watch the videos to the end and make sure you hit that like button below. YouTube's algorithm loves that stuff. And in turn, they'll show this to a larger audience. I'm currently, at the time of this video, about 183 subscribers away from being able to monetize this channel. So, if nothing else, share this video with other people there. Get them to subscribe. I'm pretty close to being able to monetize. After over 4 years of this, that'll be a great goal to reach. I'd love to reach that before the end of the year. So thanks for the support, everyone, and that's enough begging for this video. So the weekend after Independence Day, I took a trip over to Hapgood Pond Recreation Area and Campground in Peru, Vermont. This is part of the Green Mountain National Forest, kind of the southern side of it. And this is a trip that my brother joined me on, and when he comes along I don't get to shoot a whole lot of video, but I did get some. First we went to Liebrook Falls in Manchester Center, Vermont. It's about a 4.5 mile in and out trail, and the inn going to the falls is mostly uphill. So in the heat that wasn't a whole lot of fun. But it was worth it in the end. But they were a little tricky to get some good shots of the falls. People around, angles. I didn't dare walk too close to the edge, things like that, but here's some highlights of that part of the trip. So after we finished at Lybrook Falls, we decided it might be fun to go take a drive up Mount Equinox. And it's only about 15 minutes away from the trailhead, so why not? So we got there probably around 3:45 p.m. just to find out that they shut down the auto road at 4 p.m. and start kicking everybody off the summit at 4:30, which seemed kind of odd. Middle of summer, having the trail closed that early. We were a little perplexed by that one, till we found out the reason why. Apparently, most of the summit of Mount Equinox is owned by monks. I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but they're Carthusian monks. The only such group in the U.S. So there's actually a monastery on the side of Mount Equinox, and at 5 p.m. they do their evening prayers, and they have to be in total solitude for that. So they allow us to use the summit, but they, of course, there's a fee charge to go up it, even though monks aren't actually allowed to make any money. So I'm not sure how that works. Obviously the money goes into caretaking for the road and hiring the people that run the whole setup, but I'm not quite sure how all that arrangement works, but everybody has to be off the mountain by 5 p.m. so the monks can do their evening prayer. Kind of interesting, and this is a viewing point where you can actually see the monastery from the road, but the monastery isn't at the summit. The road goes up to the summit, the monastery is not at the summit. So it's interesting, though. I had no idea there was a monastery in Vermont. But anyway, my brother and I decided to come back the next morning instead. So that's what we did. So I got some footage. It's kind of random throughout the trip up there, but here's what I've got for the trip up to Mount Equinox. Down there off in the distance is the monastery. I actually thought it would be up at the top of the mountain. There's also some interesting looking towers up at the top as we get closer to the summit. I wonder if some of those used to be part of the Long Lines network. And a good view to the city below. The view from the summit up here. There are a lot of mountains here. They just go on and on. It's wide angle field, though this camera doesn't do it justice. And that's pretty much all the footage I shot during the time on this trip while my brother was with me. I did manage to get a tour video, and that will be the next video you'll see. That'll be coming out in a few days. So I got to have a tour video of Hapgood Pond so you can actually see the campground that we stayed at. But my brother works a regular type of 9-to-5 type job, and he actually gets Sundays and Mondays off. So when I travel with him, I actually adjust my schedule. I prefer to travel like middle of the week time frame, but he has to travel on weekends because he has to work. So I adjust my schedule to accommodate him once in a while there to go out on a trip with him. And yeah, it makes things interesting. For one thing, the places are a whole lot more crowded and busy when when we're traveling on weekends. So it's hard to get good footage. And when I'm around other people, I just don't do nearly as well on the videos when I'm by myself. It's just the way it is with me. I just get self-conscious when I've got other people in the area with me. And my brother also definitely does not follow my way of life there of slow down and enjoy life. He likes to keep busy. When he gets on these trips, he treats the camping site as just a place to crash for the night. And he likes to go off and just be busy, hiking, driving around, doing stuff all day. And yeah, so I don't get much footage when I'm on those trips with him. But he did show you what happened was he actually arrived at the campground after work on Saturday. So we had Sunday and Monday for doing all the stuff, and then Tuesday he had to get back to work, so he actually went straight back to work from the campground. So after he had to leave early, so after he left, I went around and did the tour video. So that's how I ended up doing that. So you'll see that, like I said, in the next video if you want to see what Hapgood Pond Recreation Area looks like. I've got a good tour video coming up of that. But in the meantime, this is all I've got for you today. So I'll say thanks for watching, and remember, do slow down and enjoy life, and also always be kind. I'll talk to you guys later.